Hello, my name is Paul PAECH, P-A-E-C-H. I live at 16 Concert Avenue, a block of flats just over the road from the subject property. I've lived there for some 30 years. I'm in Paris at the moment, and I thank you for accepting this submission by video. I suspect that some members of the panel will have already spotted problems with this DA, but the one I really want to draw attention to is the 55 square metre commercial area on the ground floor. This is a completely new element which seems to have arrived in the proposal to compensate the developer for the retail space that's being upped by the second car stacker. This proposed new commercial area fails absolutely to meet any of Council's DCP criteria for commercial and retail premises. Have a look at the DCP pages 248 and 249 on commercial and retail development. The proposed area has no street frontage at all, let alone an active one. So any customers using this space would have to use the building's residential entrance to get in and get out. Issues of security and privacy here would be real, and they need to be addressed by the panel at this stage. In fact, Council's planner spotted some problems with this commercial space earlier on, and she persuaded the applicant to change the proposal, for example, particularly to prevent access by patrons of this shop into the communal open space of the back garden, which of course directly adjoins the heritage home at 15 Concert Avenue. This new space, what's it going to be used for? It contains one additional toilet, so perhaps it's intended to provide extra capacity for a restaurant operation of the smaller, now reduced Concert Avenue retail unit. This is something that's envisaged in the recommended conditions being proposed by Council. The impact of this usage on the adjoining residential property would be intolerable. There's more. This new ground floor commercial space has bumped the air conditioning units up on the roof, which results also in a halving of the building's solar panels from a generous 30 to just 14. It's an energy-hungry building. Given this cascade of effects, it's also therefore hard to justify the arguments about the second car stacker being reinstated. The LEC agreement saw the applicant agree to a single stacker plus the bonus of a good-sized planter box fronting onto Concert Avenue. These would be gone if the current proposal is accepted. In short, this applicant is coming back to Council for a second bite at the cherry. And while Council's assessment report seems willing to throw in some ice cream as well, I suggest the panel looks closely at these plans, and particularly at the ground floor, which, if approved as it is, will create the very problems that Council's controls have been developed over many, many decades to prevent. Sure, some of the modifications here are minor and fix problems that have arisen as the project evolves. But others, like the one I've just outlined, are serious, and they certainly need to be resolved before the project gets any approval. Thank you for listening. Over to you, panel.